Hello and welcome back to the Vintage Unicorn Beauty, Makeup, and etc. Today is the day that we are going to bridge the gap between the beauty and the makeup and the etc. Because as you read in the description, I am, yes, doing my makeup completely naked. And there's a reason for that. So this is not for titillation. I would urge you now to click off if that would in any way upset you, but it will not get any more I guess racy as this. This is the extent, but there is a very strong reason that I'm doing this. So I am literally only wearing Jeffree Star and someone else's lips and someone else's eyelashes and someone else's foundation. But you know what? I'm wearing Jeffree Star, and I kind of wanted to do this to, first of all, see if I could, if I would, and then also see what the overall reaction to the message of body positivity is. So if you are not already a unicorn, please smash that subscribe button, jump on the arc with me. I give away goodies, I do crazy stuff on YouTube, and I love makeup. So we are going to be playing with the Blood Sugar palette to get this kind of fun ombre cut crease, red smoky eye, and I'm going to be chit-chatting a little. Also, I have another one of these for my next giveaway, and I have a thirsty palette for all of y'all as well. So jump on the arc and let's go for an adventure. Come with me. Mwah. All right, so let's get this started. Now, obviously, if you saw the description or the thumbnail, you know what I'm doing in this tutorial. I will say right now, this video is not for titillation or even clickbait for that matter. The reason I decided to do this video is because prior to making this channel, and for the majority of my adult life, I've struggled with eating disorders. And above that, I don't like I have scars on my arms. I do not have perfect skin on my body. I am very self-conscious of my body, and I always have been. But this is a liberating experience. I will tell you that nothing on this feed is going to be inappropriate in any way. You will not see anything below what you're seeing now, and I'm going to make that a priority. But I also think that the message of putting on my makeup in front of other people while being exposed, in a sense, is an issue that a lot of women have a problem with, and personally would not be okay with. How many women to this day won't let their husbands see them in naked? I know I have that problem. So also I want to say that my Jeffree Star stuff arrived. So I have two of these. One of them is going to be in the next giveaway along with the Thirsty palette, because I also got in under the wire on that. So let's start playing with makeup. I'm going to do the most anti-nude makeup look just for a play on words. So let's get started. Alright, so I just intensified my eyebrows a little bit. I have all my brushes right in front of me so that there's not any reaching, because I am actually completely naked. So let's get started with this look, and I'm gonna do a little bit of chit chat about body positivity in general. So I just want to start with a wash, and honestly I haven't really planned out a look because there's so many possibilities. So I'm gonna go in with Glucose, which is the white shade on the Blood Sugar palette, and just sweep that over the entire lid. I also want to say there's a little bit of a strange smell with this palette, almost like a plant-based smell, and I don't think it's the actual, it's not the shadows. I get some on my nose. It's not the shadows. It's the case that it comes in. It comes in a really hefty, beautiful case. So once I've gotten a nice little layer of that so that I can blend a little more easily, what I'm thinking of doing is a smoky and then ombre eye. So this might be a little long, but it'll also give a lot of time to chat. So body positivity is a very interesting topic, and I know it brings up a lot of hard feelings, a lot of anger, and a lot of passion, but my perspective on body positivity is if you're healthy, then you should be happy with yourself. So I'm gonna go in with Tongue Pop, which is a really nice peachy transition shade, and just fill in the crease a little bit there. I'm using all Morphe brushes right now, just because that way I know exactly what I'm using and I don't have to reach for anything else. Just the way that my makeup is set up, and everything I do I kind of want to carry on to the underside of the lid. So I understand that there is a lot out there about, you know, love yourself no matter what, and I like the idea behind that, but I also recognize that, you know, you can always want to improve yourself. Now it just depends on what you do to improve yourself. Now, for example, me being bulimic for years and years, which by the way I have not actively been bulimic since I started this channel, actually, because it's an empowering thing, and There's another channel called What Mia Did Next, and I watched a video that absolutely horrified me, but its effect, the horror didn't take its toll until I started doing these videos. I don't want to just get started on my channel and then end up dead. I don't want my family to find me with my stomach exploded, and that's the truth. So I would rather love myself how I am now, in a state that I'm not gonna die. Am I exactly how thin I wanna be? No, I don't think I ever will be. That's what an eating disorder is. But I'm by no means at risk of dying from my size. So now that peachy color is in, let's get right into building that smoke. And I don't want this video to be like 7 million hours long, but I am going to dip into, God, they're all so pretty, and they have like some of them have scary names. So I definitely want to stick with more of the red, so I'm going to jump into Fresh Meat, which is a really beautiful maroon color, on a Morphe M506, same brush that I was using, and just start building up the color. And all I want to do is wing it out and start creating an eye shape right there in the crease. So I'm going to do that, and we'll keep moving. So I have this huge wash of color on my eyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take up the intensity a little bit on the immediate crease, but I'm going to do the crease a little higher than my natural crease so that I can do a really large lid and kind of accentuate my eye shape. So to do that, I'm going to use the shade Coma, which has the medical symbol on it, and just start pressing that into the skin just above my crease, and then I will blend those two colors together and just adding slowly but surely so that I can get a nice gradient in there. And I will guaranteed need to clean up afterwards because these do have a lot of pigment to them. And I don't know if, maybe because I was playing with them earlier, I didn't use primer, I was just messing around with the shades, but I was not getting this kind of color. So I just like jumped in, but wow, Jeffree, you have done something amazing with this. I can't wait to try the Thirsty palette. I'm actually a very big fan of Jeffree Star. You know, controversies aside, I think he is extraordinarily talented, and that's something that really is, to be said. So I'm gonna keep building up that intensity, and then we're gonna cut the crease. So I'm gonna cut my crease my usual way, but I'm also gonna take some concealer and clean up with a concealer brush, just some of the edges and some of the frilling so that I can go back and blend a little more. Right now I have a really nice kind of dark smoky red in there, and I'm going to do a bright red on the lid. So I did something that I call the ice cream scoop or the basket. That's what I always think of when I do it, where it's a very sharp line at the end of the eyeshadow, and there are two ways you can accomplish it. The way that I do it is I clean up with concealer at the end and then just kind of blend over to soften it. Or they do sell little like eye patchy things that you can use, and it's just about blending and stuff. So I went ahead and cut the crease a little higher than my natural crease. Unfortunately, I picked up a little bit of the pigment, but I don't see that as being a huge problem. So I want to go from light to dark. So looking at the palette, I think the inner corner definitely has to be, I'm really trying to pick, because O Positive is such a beautiful color and Sweetener is also very pretty, but I know that I want Blood Sugar, which is, by the way, my favorite color on the palette, to be front and center. So I think I am going to start with O Positive, and also because it has some kind of purpley undertones, I think it'll blend well into the upper eye, which it did. It's a really pretty color. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a beigey purple. And I'm just gonna fill that in there and clean up anything that isn't blended nicely. One eye always looks kind of on point, the other one looks a little messed up, but I can always clean that up later. And again, my idea of on point might be very different from someone else's. I like messiness in makeup. I like personality in makeup. I don't want my makeup to be the exact same as everybody else's. So I'm actually gonna take that O Positive color and kind of blend it across the crease in there so that the other colors definitely have their time to shine, but there isn't as harsh of a line. Because this is like one of the best transition colors for any brights I have ever seen. It's blending really beautifully, but it's still maintaining its own color. Now I'm looking at that and I like that white in the middle, so let's try and keep that actually. What I'm gonna do is, Blood Sugar is just beautiful. I love that color. It's like I did this earlier and I couldn't get it off my finger. That is just barely touching Blood Sugar. So I'm gonna wipe it off, and there's still a little bit of red on the finger, but it doesn't wear like that on the eyes. I was able to get it off earlier. So I'm going to take the shade Blood Sugar on a 321 Morphe and Oh my goodness. Hello, pigment. How does Jeffree Star say it? Pigment. Wow, hello, pigment. And not only pigment, but there's some shimmer there. Like, that is a color. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm starting to realize why Jeffree Star talks that way, because, like, yes, that is some sexy pigment. Like, it is just rich, it is creamy, it is pigmented. Gosh, I wonder if he'll sell this as a single. I'm just saying, it is a wonderful eyeshadow. Or, I'm sorry, pigment. It's a wonderful multi-purpose pigment. And I'm actually gonna take that color and start blending it into my little ice cream scoop shape, just to add a little bit more red. I just wanna like cover my face in this blood sugar color. Definitely the color that the palette should have been named for. Yes, I love it. So I'm getting a little bit of like a red, white, and blue 4th of July vibe, but that's not really gonna be the end result. So now that I have that really light transition and I see that white peeking through in the middle, what I wanted to do is keep it really light in the middle. And instead of going for glucose, I'm actually gonna go for Cavity, which is this beautiful pink. Oh, wow. Hello? Hello? Get introduced, colors. Have you met? Oh my goodness. I can't. Like, I can't. Like, these are so beautiful. All right, and then I'm just going to kind of blend them into each other and then pick up a little bit more of that O positive so I can transition. I'm liking it. And I'm just gonna kind of smiggle that around. Oh my goodness. So this is definitely not a wearable look. I mean, I would wear it, like, I don't really care. I would wear this, you know, to bed, to a wedding, to a funeral, maybe not, but I would wear it with anything. It just so happens I'm wearing it with my skin and I feel very pretty. So thank you, Jeffree Star. And I am so glad that it's a Jeffree Star product I chose to do this naked video with, because I'm wearing nothing but Jeffree Star, like, literally. I don't know, now I'm getting really geeky. This is my makeup geekness. So with my finger, pinky ring finger, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna take a little bit of the color Candy Floss. Oh, I feel like I'm just making a mess of pinks now. Like, everything's a mess, but I love it. And then just kind of blend that. Bring a little highlight to the brow bone, and then with another finger, I'm gonna dip into glucose and bring that down and pat that in a little bit. Oh my goodness, there's so many things you could do with this palette. And so I'm just gonna soften everything, blend everything up a little bit using a larger blending brush. This is a Morphe E23 and it is new. So I'm gonna just blend real quick and then we're going to lights, camera, lashes. So I don't feel right doing a wing. I mean, there's so much going on. I kind of just love it. So what I'm doing is, this is a gel Ulta gel liner in the shade Storm. And I already did this on my lower lash line. I'm just gonna work that through the lashes and create a barrier between those very harsh reds and the eye. So I'm gonna just keep doing that. And then I think I'm going to use some Crazy Sugar Pill lashes and finish this off. All right, so here we have it with the lashes. They are Sugar Pill. They are in the style, oh shoot, they're in the style Angel Baby, and they are kind of a purplish, and so I just thought that would add a little bit of extra fun. I'm just gonna take a little bit of Wowder and work that over the skin, and then I'll add some powder-based products, and then we'll be done. So, final thoughts, like, understandably, there was never anything in this video where you saw, you know, anything that was, I guess, personal, private, not suitable for the internet. But it's still, I mean, even coming downstairs to my recording area to do this is pretty, I mean, it's scary. I know I don't have the best skin. You can see some of my scars. Like, you know, I'm not, like, there's no way I could hold myself looking perfectly gorgeous the whole time. I am a human being, I move, and I have skin, and that's just how it is. But I feel so empowered doing this, especially because I use such cool products like Jeffree Star's Blood Sugar palette. Like, I mean, if that doesn't epitomize beauty, then I don't know what does, because this is probably the antithesis of a nude makeup look. And I almost thought about that, like, nude in the nude or something. No, that just wouldn't be me. And I'm trying to show the authentic me as I see myself. Now, when I see myself with big crazy makeup, giant winged eyeliner to the sky, you know, usually in skinny jeans and some kind of Wild Fox t-shirt. And that's me. That's who I see myself as. But who I really am is who I feel that I am, who I act as I am. How I treat others is a huge impression of who I am. So I think it really doesn't matter what's going on from here down. Okay, and actually it was kind of refreshing because it's a really humid day. But other than that, I'm Emma, no matter what. And I'm Emma with big crazy red hair, big crazy eye makeup. I'm about to use my Morphe Y14 brush and my unicorn highlight palette because I am a unicorn. And not in like the oh my gosh roll my eyes basic bitch kind of way. I'm a unicorn in the sense that I don't think another one like me made it on the arc. So I think all of you guys should get on the arc with me. So a little bit of a highlight routine, and then I had to think really hard about what lipstick to use because I don't have a Jeffree Star lipstick that complements this. I have a Kat Von D that complements this. So instead I'm gonna try out this little thing that was in my Ipsy bag. Yes, I'm still doing Ipsy. It's a cool way to find new brands. I never would have found the lip balm from Glossier if it hadn't been. So this is by Ducey. It is Luscious Lip Stain. Ooh. Oh, wow. Hello. I don't know. I mean, it's there. What do we think? Nice? Yeah? Little moment going on, Jeffree? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Please jump on the arc and stay tuned for my next video where I do a challenge. Can I do jail makeup using nothing but jail commissary items? And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of the point I was trying to make, and that body positivity is what we make it. So you guys are all so amazing. Remember, after the Kat Von D, next time I'm gonna be rolling in the Jeffree Star giveaway, and I'm also gonna be selecting commenters to gift you with bright colors and pigments and everything that makes unique Emma, and unique you. So smash that subscribe button, jump on the arc, and let's go for a ride. Mwah!